Dear friends, as we step into the chapter of life between the ages of 65 and 80, everything begins to shift. Our priorities, our pace, and even our daily routines. We're no longer racing toward career milestones or juggling the responsibilities of parenthood. Instead, we're gifted with time, precious time to ask ourselves each day, how do I want to live? Yet for many, this freedom goes unclaimed, lost beneath the weight of decades-old habits that quietly rob us of joy. So much of our experience, whether rich or restless, is shaped not by age, but by the small, unconscious patterns that guide our days. We complain without noticing, linger in regret, spend hours inactive, and eat without mindfulness. These repeated actions, though subtle, steal our energy and spirit. And so, even in retirement, many find themselves feeling bored, disconnected, or simply stuck in the motions of living. Here's a truth worth repeating: joy is an inside job. No one else can give you lasting peace. No external change, no matter how big, will matter if you continue to carry the habits that darken your days. To live fully, we must be willing to change gently, honestly, and intentionally. Let's start with the simple things, like your first sigh in the morning. That quiet exhale can speak volumes. Does it say, "I'm grateful," or "Here we go again"? The tone we set in the morning often guides our day. Too often we fall into a rhythm of complaint about aches, the news, the cost of things, but what we focus on expands. What if, instead of feeding frustration, we fed our spirit with appreciation? A breath of gratitude, a glance at the sunrise. These can shift the mood of the entire day. Then there's movement, or the lack of it. It's true that our bodies change, slow down, and ache in new ways, but that doesn't mean we should stop moving. Quite the opposite. Gentle walks, stretching, or just standing up more often, these are not luxuries, they're necessities. Movement keeps the body alive, the mind alert, and the spirit engaged. You don't need a gym, you need commitment to honoring the body that carries you. Eating habits also demand our attention. Many of us still eat like we're 40, but our bodies no longer process food the same way. What we consume now affects our mood, our sleep, and our strength. This is not about dieting, it's about care. Choose simple, whole foods. Hydrate. Eat with intention, not just out of habit or loneliness. Let every meal be an act of nourishment, not neglect. Sleep is often misunderstood in later life. Some accept poor sleep as inevitable, but it isn't. Rest is foundational to brain health, emotional balance, and longevity. If you're tossing and turning, look at your bedtime rituals. Limit screen time, create calm. Your night prepares you for the joy or fatigue of the next day. And then there's isolation, perhaps the most silent struggle of all. Slowly, we withdraw from friends, community, even family. Sometimes it's out of pride, sometimes it's from the pain of loss. But isolation shrinks the soul. Connection doesn't require crowds, it requires courage. Reach out, reconnect, join something, create something. You are not too old to be needed. You are not too late to be loved. Many of us also carry the weight of memory, regret for things said or unsaid, done or left undone. But the past cannot be redone. It can only be reframed. Look back only to learn, not to linger. Every moment, even painful ones, has shaped the wisdom you now hold. Honor the past, but live in the present. Neglecting health is another trap. Some avoid checkups, thinking, why bother now? But knowing is power. Prevention is still possible. A simple visit to the doctor is not just about survival. It's about self-respect. Take your health seriously. Your well-being matters, no matter your age. And please, be cautious with medications. Don't self-prescribe based on someone else's advice or your own assumptions. One pill too many, or the wrong combination can cause irreversible harm. Your body deserves professional care. Trust real guidance. One more mindset to watch: expecting the worst. We often don't realize how deeply we've trained our minds to focus on problems. But pessimism is a habit, not a personality. Start small. Begin your day by noticing what's still good. Your breath, a warm cup of tea, a bird outside the window. These things matter. They remind you that life is still happening, and life is still beautiful. Perhaps the most damaging belief is this: I have nothing left to look forward to. That belief drains color from our days. But purpose is not bound by age. You are not done growing. You are not done dreaming. Want to write? Write. Want to plant something? Plant. Want to dance again? Dance. The size of your dreams doesn't matter, only the spark behind them. Friends, the habits we've discussed today are not destiny. They are choices, some made long ago, some repeated daily. But every day is a chance to choose again. Change is not reserved for the young. Growth is not denied to the aged. You can shift. You can smile again. You can live, not just exist. Life makes no promises, but it does offer mornings. Each morning is a quiet invitation to begin again. Say yes, say thank you, and then with steady hands and a hopeful heart, shape the day into something worth living. Thank you truly for listening.